Hey everybody, so I just got back from North Carolina today. I went to a wedding, but I wanted to talk about real quick because I know I don't usually post videos on Sundays. But I just wanted to talk about this story of something that took place on my flight on my way back to Florida from North Carolina. And I have nothing at all to do with this interaction except for the fact that I was sitting in the row in front of those who were involved in this interaction, and like I on the flight I basically slept the entire flight, but I overheard this interaction before I fell asleep on the flight, and witnessed the end result of this interaction. So, sitting behind me was this little girl with her parents, and she probably had to be between the ages of 4 and 6 years old, if I were to guess. And sitting in the row next to her, that's also right behind me, was another girl who was somewhere in her preteen slash teenager years, and so I'm overhearing this interaction. The teenager asking how old the girl was, and I don't remember the age that was said, if there was an age, or but like asking about this little girl, and she was hearing that the little girl was really nervous about this flight. It was her first flight, and she was so nervous because of all the previous plane accidents, and she didn't want to fall into the water and get attacked by a shark or anything like that. And so this little girl was just super nervous, and the teenager was just really encouraging to her that everything was going to be okay. And I overheard her wanting to take a picture of her, or a video clip of her saying hi or something like that. And that was at the beginning before the plane took off. And like I said, I fell asleep during the flight and everything, and everything went super with the flight. We landed fine. Everything was on time. We didn't crash or anything like that. And so the teenager, she got off the plane before me, even though she was behind me. And then the little girl also that was behind me left before me, but I got to the end of that thing that connects the plane to the building. I got to the end of that before them, and I just so happened to see the teenager there waiting. I think she got like a video clip of the interaction, but I saw her waiting for this little girl, and when the little girl came out, she applauded the little girl and congratulated her that she made it through her first flight and no crash or anything like that. And it just the reason why I brought this all up, I was just thinking about it. That's a really kind gesture. I don't remember ever doing this myself to any passenger that I've seen being real nervous, but it was just a young girl helping out somebody even younger that was really nervous, and I thought it was a really kind gesture, to encourage somebody that's nervous going on a flight, and first flight, and for that matter, and just being really encouraging, and even getting off the plane waiting for this little girl to come out and to congratulate her on making it through the flight with no crashes. I thought that was really nice. I don't know, I thought it was a nice story, and thought I'd just share it because it was on my mind, and how we need more people like that in the world. Like I may or may not have mentioned on TikTok about how Japan is like a whole new world, and it's like one of the safest places in the world. We need more people like the Japanese, how kind and respectful and helpful they are, and and we need more people like that little girl on the flight that I was on, to encourage more people when they're nervous, like that, and to make them feel safe. I thought that was really nice. And until tomorrow's joke Monday. Aww.